بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Surah Al-Baqarah, verse number 243, section 32. I begin in the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. ألم تر إلى الذين خرجوا من ديارهم وهم ألوف حذر الموت فقال لهم الله موتوا ثم أحياهم إن الله لذو فضل على الناس ولكن أكثر الناس لا يشكرون. O beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, did you not observe those who went out of their homes in their thousands for fear of death? Then Allah Almighty said to them, die. Then He brought them back to life. Surely Allah is most gracious to people, but most of the people are ungrateful. And in the commentary it is mentioned, this incident refers to the residents of the city of Wasit, who had abandoned the city in their thousands to escape from the plague, but had all died. After some time, Hazrat Hizqeel made dua for them, as a result of which all became alive once again. The fear of death can be both good or bad. If due to its fear man sincerely turns to Allah Almighty and seeks forgiveness for his sins, is good. But it is fear make him abandon doing pious deeds or turns to sinful life, then it is bad. E.g., out of fear of death, people abstain from going for Hajj or participating in holy war. However, the fear of the residents of Dadrawan, Wasit, of course, was of a different nature. From this incident, we learn that running away from dreaded diseases because of the fear of death is wrong. Secondly, we also learn that all the past and future happenings are screened before the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because the above mentioned incident had taken place centuries ago. Yet the Quran says, did you, O my beloved Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, see, i.e., you have seen. Ibn Arabi, may Allah be pleased with him, says that any person who dies due to the punishment can be brought back to life. But if the death is an inevitable one as divinely decreed, then there is no order to bring its victim back to life. Hazrat Hassan, on whom be peace, says that the residents of Dadrawan had died before the actual time. Therefore, they were brought back to life to complete their nature of lifespan. These people were brought back to life on the dua of Hazrat Hizqeel bin Yuzi alayhi salam, who was the third successor of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam. His first successor was Hazrat Yusha bin Nun alayhi salam, and the second was Qalib bin Yuhana alayhi salam. And this is mentioned in Tafsir, in brackets. Verse number 244. وَقَاتِلُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ وَاعْلَمُوا أَنَّ اللَّهَ سَمِيعٌ عَلِيمٌ. And fight in the way of your Lord, meaning Allah Almighty, and know that Allah is all-hearing, all-knowing. And in the Tafsir it is mentioned, fight with the warning non-Muslims. Fight for the advancement of Islam, not merely for territorial gains or material uplifts. The war of monarchies is to wreak havoc and destruction. The war of a believer is to emulate the footsteps of the prophets alayhi salam. Verse number 245. من ذا الذي يقرض الله قرضا حسنا فيضاعفه له أضعافا كثيرا والله يقبض ويبسط وإليه ترجعون. Who is it that will loan to Allah a good loan, so that Allah Almighty may increase it for him many times? And Allah sends and amplifies, and to him you have to return. And in the commentary it is mentioned, our pious sages say that to give a loan to a needy person during his hours of need is a virtuous act. In fact, in some instances, this loan is greater than charity, because sometimes even a non-needy can become a recipient of charity, while the loan is always taken by a needy person. Qarz hasana is that type of loan in which there is no demand on the debtor to settle it. If he pays it, is well and good. If not, he should be excused from paying it. However, in this there are few conditions. Number one, the loan giver should offer it sincerely and happily. And number two, it should be given with a good heart. And number three, only lawful items should be used for this purpose. And number four, there should be no hasty demand made for its settlement. Sometimes all charities are termed as qarz hasana, from in brackets Allah may increase. We learn that Allah loves the poor because He takes the loan from the rich for the poor. Those the one for whom the loan is taken is dearer. Charity increases your wealth in this world as well as the rewards of the hereafter. Service to parents is included in this, as Allah Almighty will reward the child in this world as well as the hereafter. According to the revered Sufis, there is expansion and contraction, meaning in brackets, increase and decrease in everything. In a saint, the learned, the wealthy, the kings are not always in the same condition. Sallu ala al-Habib, sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. या इलाही रहम फरमा मुस्तफ़ा के वास्ते, या रसूल अल्लाह करम कीजिए खुदा के वास्ते, मुश्किलें हल कर शहे मुश्किल कुशा के वास्ते, करबलाए रद शहीद करबला के वास्ते, सैयदे सज्जाद के सदके में साजिद रख मुझे, इल्म हक दे बाकिर इल्म हुदा के वास्ते, सिद्क सादक का तसदक सादक इस्लाम कर, बेगदद रादी ओ काज़िम और रज़ा के वास्ते, बहर मारूफ ओ सरी मारूफ दे बेहुद सरी, जुम्दे हक में गिल जुनैद बासफा के वास्ते, बैर शिबली शेर हक दुनिया के कुत्तों से बचा, एक कारक अब्द वाहिद बे रिया के वास्ते, बुल फरह का सदका कर गम को फरह दे हुस्न साद, बुल हसन ओ बू साइद साद जा के वास्ते, कादरी कर कादरी रख कादरियों में उठा, कदर अब्दुल कादर कुदरत नुमा के वास्ते, अहसन अल्लाहु लहुम रिज़्क़न सिद्क़ रिज़्क़ हसन बंदाए रज़ाक ताज अस्फिया के वास्ते नस्र भी सालिह का सदका सालियो मंसूर रख दे हयाते दीन मुह्यी जाफिजा के वास्ते नूर इरफा ओलू हमदो सना ओ बहा दे अली मूसा हसन अहमद बाकी वास्ते बहर इब्राहीम मुझ पर नारे गम गुलजार कर भीख दे दाता भिखारी बादशाह के वास्ते ख्वाले दिल को जियाद रूह ईमान को जमाल शहजिया मौला जमालुल औलिया के वास्ते दे मोहम्मद के लिए रोजी कर अहमद के लिए कौन फजलुल्लाह से हिस्सा गदा के वास्ते दीन दुनिया के मुझे बरकत दे बरकत से इश्क हक दे इश्क इश्क इल्तिमा के वास्ते हुब अहले बैत दे आले मोहम्मद के लिए कर शहीद इश्क हमजा पेशवा के वास्ते दिल को अच्छा तंक सुतरा जान को पुरनूर कर अच्छे प्यारे शमसिदी बदरुल उला के वास्ते दो जहां में खादिम आले रसूल अल्लाह कर हजरत आले रसूल मुक्तदा के वास्ते कर अता अहमद रजाए अहमद मुरसल मुझे मेरे मौला हजरत अहमद रजा के वास्ते पुरजिया कर मेरा चेहरा अशर में ए किबरिया शहजिया उद्दीन पीर बासफा के वास्ते अहयना फिद्दीन वद्दुनिया सलाम बिस्सलाम क़ादरी अब्दुस्सलाम उश अदा के वास्ते इश्क अहमद में अता कर चश्म तर सोज़े जिगर या खुदा इलियास को अहमद रजा के वास्ते सदका इनाया कदे चैन इज़ इल्म अमल अफ़्वा इरफान आफियत इसबे नवा के वास्ते. O Allah Azza wa Jal, by the virtues of these holy saints, accept our Salat al-Fajr, accept this Madni Halqa, the recitation of the glorious Quran. If I made any mistakes, I ask forgiveness from you, Ya Allah, and give me the ability to recite the Quran. O Allah Azza wa Jal, the Tafsir that we have listened to, give us true amal of the deen, protect us from adhab-e-qabr, protect us from the punishment of the akhirah, from the fire of hell, and make us true Muslims, Ya Allah. Give us ability to abide by commandments and to worship you and to prepare for the afterlife. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, grant us good health, a long and pious life, a life of ibadah. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, grant us the ability to send salutations upon the beloved and last Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, to achieve success through them, to achieve goodness through them. And Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, enlighten our hearts and grant the vision of the beloved Prophet. O Allah Azza wa Jal, bless our Muslim brothers and sisters and children around the globe who have been oppressed, who are dying with starvation, who have been, Ya Allah, who are without shelter, who are structured with the heavy rain, Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, with floods, Ya Allah Azza wa Jal. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, bless them from your provisions, give them patience, Ya Allah, on calamities, and Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, bless and protect the Muslims in the UK. Protect the children's, all the Muslim children in the UK, Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, from wrong type of education. Grant them a sincere education. Those teachers who are striving for the success of our children, grant them the nur of Islam. O Allah Azza wa Jal, those who are striving for the destruction of our children, Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, make destruction for them and disgrace them and Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, remove their positions. O Allah Azza wa Jal, protect all our Muslim brothers and sisters from calamities, protect our masajids, protect our madaris, Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, and give us ability to invite others towards the goodness towards Salah and towards the ijtimas of Dawateislami. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, give us the ability to travel on the Madani Qafila and to seek knowledge, and Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, grant us success in the path of seeking knowledge. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد معدن الجود والكرم وآله وبارك وسلم. الفاتحة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. With the blessing of Surah Al-Fatiha, Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, a dua request for an Islamic sister was a twitching issue. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, grant her shifa and ajila. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, give the household patience and give a swift recovery for the sake of Karbala. Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, with the Surah, blessing of Surah Al-Fatiha, we put all our mamalat, all our tasks in your court. Protect us from shaitan, protect us from our nafs, and bless our Pir and Murshid, our spiritual guides. Grant them a long and pious life and the supplications above our heads. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.